Welcome everyone, I am C.S.Gilmore, and this is Into the Gloom. So, we're making some good progress here. Running away into... I don't even know where this is. I'm gonna try to explore over here real quick before I continue on. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything in these areas. I literally have to go up there and try to get it all done so I can escape before the boogeymen grab me. Ah, great. Because I have to get up to there, it looks like, where the light is. So, that banging is them coming. Okay, I think I got this. Alright. I do have to line them up in the middle, though, so that's problematic. I just realized that. Great. Well, I messed this up. So I have to line them up in the middle because that's the only one I can reach. I may have to cut some pieces here if this takes me forever. But we'll see what I can do. At least I know where I'm going more or less now. Up here faster, you don't have time. Nothing like a stress-induced button mash to try to escape from certain death. So, that there, then that there. Haha, okay, that was a lot easier when you don't mess it up first. Running, running, running. Okay, this looks like I'm in the light. Ah, there's the light. Okay. Now I'm in the light, suckers. So that should buy me some time. They can't get through. Or they have to cut around somehow, at least. Nope, not open. Don't see anything. Okay, next area. Made it. Oh, what's this? Through many horrendous and bizarre moments, Ethan finally reached his destination. Finding Dr. Warren's hideout. Warren introduced himself, and with a handshake full of gratitude thanked Ethan for delivering the new device to him. There was no reason to stay in the Red Plain. Warren assumed his assistant was devoured by the entities and decided to go back to the Gloom at once. Or if I could have found him or not. After their return, they had a very long talk about their experiences. Warren explained that they spawned in the middle of the night, there in the middle of a street, and the agents ambushed them. They had to run as fast as they could. They got separated at that moment, and his companion was carrying the device. He never heard anything about Marcus after that. Warren had several years living in the Gloom, continuing with his research about parallel worlds and dimensional travel. In one of his experiments, he found the Red Plain and got trapped by his curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. Worked so many times for me in the video games too. As a reward for rescuing him, Warren accepted to return Ethan to the real world, but the process for his return had a downside. Since his real-world body was taken by another entity, the only way Ethan had to return was by taking possession of an empty body of a random person around the zone where he used to live. Ethan was shocked. He didn't like the idea of living in someone else's body, including their identity and the life that person had, not even knowing anything about their past, not even their name. However, Ethan knew there was no other choice than that. He accepted with resignation, but determination, and the doctor began with the preparations. After setting up everything, Warren told Ethan it was finally the time for his awakening. Warren wished him good luck and a pleasant return. I'm a hobo. Ethan awakened. Now it was time to start over and plan a way to recover his mother and somehow his authentic body. He knew it was not going to be an easy task. But having reached that far and beating all obstacles in the gloom, that only meant he would succeed again and have the normal and happy life he had before all this tragedy. Alright. Hobo Ethan. Ending achieved. Rebirth. Okay, so, that's 3 out of 5 endings. There's 2 more. I'm guessing the next one will be me getting into the apartment building somehow. And I'm betting there's another one somewhere in there, because at one point along the trip, I lost my keys to my apartment. So I'm guessing there's a lot more to this, that there's some things I'm missing. I think there's one I can do definitely though if I take that code that I wrote down, and if I get back to that apartment building. That's gonna be my next goal. Locked ending. Condemned, rebirth, vanished. Alright. I want to go back, not forward. Okay, I guess I have to just skip one of these. 1 second. There we go. And notes. Let's take a look at some of these unlockables real quick, just because I haven't taken a look at them in a while. Ethan is our protagonist. He is living a torment in the gloom, wandering around the city looking for answers, looking for the truth, trying to wake up at once from his nightmare while running away from the evil creatures which lurk in that realm. In the meantime, his mother is suffering and dealing with his vegetative state in the vegetative state hospital. I can't read. His vegetative state body in the hospital caused by a misfortunate event in the operating room. Ethan had a tumor in his brain which was formed due to unknown reasons, causing terrible headaches on him. He ended up in the hospital waiting for the surgical intervention. Unfortunately for him, something went wrong during the tumor extraction operation, resulting in a deep coma state of which the doctor could give no warranties of comeback. In that process, his soul disconnected from his body, traveling to the nowhere and following the wrong path, he entered into the gloom. This info sheet has not been unlocked yet, so I apparently missed one somewhere. In the alternative ending, his body was taken by the knife dude, and having no physical body to return, Ethan had attempted suicide in vain. Having to find another way to reincarnate, Ethan discovered the existence of an investigator who had the power to assign him a new body in the real world. Unfortunately, that person was trapped in the red plane, leaving you as his only hope. You decide to risk yourself and enter the unknown realm to rescue him. Oh, okay. So I released the knife dude and he stole my body. Jerk. Well, that was my stupidity laying him out. Okay. So I wouldn't have figured that out without checking these notes. I don't really want to take the time to go through all these piece by piece. I haven't even unlocked all of them yet. So you can pause on these if you want to read them. memory, failed the suicide attempts, his soul is getting corrupted progressively, losing sanity and shape, being only seeking for revenge. These common entities in the gloom are just the result of long-term exposure to the dark. Atmosphere in the area, they are just weak energy forms only perceptible by getting close enough to them. That is the last step of every being before disappearing forever from the gloom and right after losing their mind by the corruption. He's one of the corrupted entities, blah blah blah. He's just an occasional traveler, trying to accomplish his goals. His last trip, the Shadow imprisoned him in his cell. He spent a lot of time there trying to disintegrate and become a misshapen entity. But he was too late, his temporal body must have just perished. Other Gloom travelers as the immortal Wise One. He discovered the Gloom centuries ago and also the way to incarnate in a random body. But using that technique, he managed to live beyond the past millennium, repeating the process over and over for an everlasting existence. Okay, so the Knife Doom keeps going and going. He just seems to be stealing bodies. The agent, the Red Plane, learned that draining other entities will allow them to live longer. Evil, but the agents are still very weak entities. They can't resist the power of the light. Doing that, it only reduces their energy till the point that they can vanish. Learn to delay disintegration by staying in the darkness, awaiting their next prey to feed themselves. Agents are very smart and organized entities. They prefer to work in teams, increase their chance of capturing victims. Parallel worlds. He got interested in the field of his first trip to the nowhere. He got very sick from a strange virus during his college times. Unfortunately, he found the way back. He could conserve the memories of the astral travel. That just motivated him enough to fight back against the sickness. Himself after that, he abandoned his career, focused on secret findings. Travels through dimensions. Realm teleporter. He lost his device that asked you to rescue him from there in exchange for a new body in the real world. If knowledge to handle such procedures. One I don't have, the Red Plane. All planes are not accessible directly by a region in the nowhere. There are subplanes contained inside most of them, being accessible by several ways, which will vary depending on the realm. Dr. Warren found the coordinates, which is his high technology machine, allowing the travel to there. That place differs from the gloom by its completely red and strange atmosphere. Time is not frozen, making it possible for the day and night cycles. The disintegration process in that realm is faster. The entities in the zone are mostly agents trying to survive. Okay. Well, I'm guessing pushing continue is useless at this point. So I'm gonna have to start a new game and get to the one place to unlock his apartment. I'll go do that next. Then I'll go and continue on and not release Mr. Knife Dude, which probably means when I commit suicide I'll just go back to my body. At least that's my guess. I don't know if there's any more than that right at the moment, but I'm gonna quit recording here, so this will be a short episode, and then I'll start recording again once I get back to the apartment. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below, and let me know what you think, and come back for more videos. Bye!